Yo, what is up, everybody? My name's Jacob, and welcome back to another episode of the GOAT Fantasy Football League. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the scores from the Week 7 matchups, and we're going to see who is the donkey of the week. If you have been enjoying this series so far, please don't forget to RKO the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the post notifications. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, getting into our first matchup, we had Austin City Limits versus Let Anything Is Possible. But Tate won this one 161 to 135. Yeah, Tate had those the top two running backs on the week, I think. He had Austin Eckler and Josh Jacobs. Eckler gave him 36 points. Josh Jacobs, 3 touchdowns. Dude gave him 41 points. And then the Cowboys defense also came in clutch with 23. He didn't really get that much help from the rest of his team, but they ultimately did enough to secure him the win this week. And on the rest of the side, he had Jamar Chase go off. Dude had 42 points. And then he also had the rookie sensation, my boy, Kenneth Walker. Andres, you still a hoe for not giving it to me, bro. No, I'm playing. But yeah, Kenneth Walker, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dude's a beast. Andres probably could have won this one, but he got let down from Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews combining for 9 points. And Lenny also dropped. Honestly, the whole Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost the ball, bro. How do you lose to the Carolina Panthers after they just traded their best player? I don't know. Something's going on. Is Tom Brady washed, bro? Is he gonna retire? He said, I came out of retirement for this. Oh, hell no. Anyways, next one. Into our next matchup, we had the SA Donkeys taking on the Comebacks. Larry won this matchup 123 to 103. Larry's team is definitely hot right now. He gets his third win in a row. He was led by a monster of a game from Joe Burrow. Dude put up 44 points. Also had Raheem Mostert. He's getting back at all of us for making fun of Larry for taking him that early. But, hey, I mean, his team did good enough to get the win this week. And on Brandon's side, he was led by Mike Evans and Breece Hall. It was definitely a weird week for Brandon. He probably could have won, but Christian McCaffrey getting traded midweek, he didn't really see that many touches. But, I mean, eventually that'll increase. And then he also had Breece Hall go down to an ACL, and he's out for the season. At least right now, Brandon's team is looking a little murky, but maybe he can get things turned around. Into our next matchup, it was mine, Stiff Armed and Dangerous versus Deshaun's favorite therapist. And Jordy whooped my ass, 146 to 99. Jordy's team balled out this week. They were due for one. It had been a while, but 146 points, man, that's good on any given week. Aaron Jones gave him 28, and Juju Smith-Schuster, the 49ers just didn't want to tackle him, I guess. And he had a monster game. I mean, 34 points. That's always good to see. And on my side, man, it was just a rough week. We had Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs on bye. So Matt Ryan only gave me 9 points. And then everyone else did okay. Just some injuries, Mike Williams went down with an ankle injury. Amon-Ra went down with the concussion, like very early on in the game in the first quarter. And then even Alan Lazard got hurt. So, I mean, it's tough to see, but that's fantasy football. Any given week you can win. Any given week you can lose. Into our next matchup, we had the Cold-Blooded Kylers versus Pay Lamar. This was our matchup of the week, and Jason won this one 154 to 104. Now, with Jay's win over Aaron, this is more than likely going to propel him to first place, especially that I lost 2. If I would have won and scored a good amount of points, I probably would have been first, but I fumbled the bag this week, so Jay's probably going to be in first. And our division's going to look a little different, but we'll see that on Thursday's video. Jay's team was led by Patrick Mahomes. He went off against the Niners. And he also had D-Hop coming back from his suspension, who did really good. And George Kittle and Ramondre Stevenson did their thing. And on Aaron's side, a little underwhelming this week. He was led by Saquon Barkley. And then the Titans defense as well. Good job on streaming them. But other than that, he had a lot of single-digit players with Damian Harris, Rondell Moore, and Rashad Bateman. And ultimately, he just didn't have that high ceiling that you're looking for on a weekly basis. All right, into our last matchup. Like Franco said, we had the Donkey Bowl. We had To Infinity and Beyond versus Let's Ride. Franco won this one 103 to 90. Definitely one of the lower scoring matchups of the week. But hey, a win is a win. Franco's team was led by Chris Olave and Terry McLaurin. With 22 and 18. His running backs didn't do too well. Both of them combined for 1 point. But I mean, hey, he did get help from his kicker. Dude gave him 16 points. Love to see that. And for Moya's team, he was led by Justin Herbert with 18. Also had Devontae Adams with 17. But yeah, he had DK Metcalf go down with that knee injury very early on in the game. And James Robinson, I guess he was benched. Now recently just traded to the Jets. So maybe that's why he didn't play. But man, who knows? If they play, he probably wins. But we don't know. They didn't play. So unfortunately, Moya, he took the L this week. Still in last place. And with that being and the lowest score. So that being said, you already know what time it is. You're this week's Donkey of the Week. Yeah, there he is again, back-to-back weeks. You know, it's definitely been a rough go for Moya. Over the past 4 weeks, has only been over 100 points once. His team hasn't been performing like they thought they would, man. And, you know, especially when one of your running backs is still hurt. He's still waiting on DeAndre Swift to come back. Najee Harris, he's honestly looking like a bust, just given the fact that how early you got him. Justin Herbert hasn't had one of those explosive games that we saw last season. Devontae Adams is probably like the only superstar that's been performing for his team so far. But hey, look at Larry. Anyone can turn it around and get a couple wins. You just need enough to get into playoffs, and then once you get into playoffs, who knows what can happen, man. So Moya, I mean, I ain't gotta tell you what to do. You're probably your biggest critic. You already know what you gotta do. Hit the waiver wire. Hit up some of the league mates. You know, maybe some of them want to trade. There's been some injuries, so you never know. You might have some trade targets. But yeah, I just thank Moya, you know, for for scoring less than me because I did not want to be on this segment. Yeah, you almost got me. You almost got me to be on here, man. I was almost gonna be roasting myself for Donkey of the Week, but Moya saved me, so appreciate that, bro. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up the video. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode of the Go Fantasy Football League. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to RKO the like button, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how you did this week. Take a dub, take a L, did you tie? Just let me know. Also, don't forget to turn on the post notifications so you never miss another episode. That's going to be it for me, guys. I will see you on the next episode when we go through and look at the Week 8 matchups and also take a look at the updated standings. Later.